Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, and you know what that means.
It's taco.
No, LeBron, no, not today. Today is update day. Every single Tuesday, we get an update for Modern Warfare, and today is no different. Sometimes they're big updates, sometimes they're small updates. Today is kind of more along the set lines of a smaller update, but as always, we dive into it. I discuss everything that's coming and changing this week, what changed today, what the new store items are, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Now, before we dive into all that information, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back to streaming. It's going to be starting tonight, so check out that first link down in the description. Follow, you'll be notified whenever I go live, all that good crap. But as far as this video, we are going to be diving into today's update. We're also going to be looking at a little bit of what's going on tomorrow, i.e. the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal. We got a little bit more information, another teaser from Treyarch. We'll be diving into that later on, probably closer towards the end of the video. So without further ado, let me shut up and let's dive in to today's playlist update. So starting off this week with Warzone, it's relatively straightforward, but there's one big thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So first of all, as far as Battle Royale goes, nothing special here. Quads, trios, duos, solos, no stimulus, no buyback. Unfortunately, I'm kind of starting to miss that playlist. Probably my favorite playlist that comes out. Now after this, we have Plunder Trios, not quads, not blood money, just regular old Plunder Trios, which came out back at the very beginning. Now other than that, we have nothing as of right now. However, we do know that this weekend we are getting the 50v50 Warzone Rumble, and all of the zones that it's going to take place in are going to be based around the stadium. Now, this is actually none of the stuff that I actually want to talk about in this. The thing that I want to talk about is in the challenges. So they have included a new piece of intel this week called Sins of Our Father. And if you know anything about the backstory, if you've heard me talk about it before, it seems like this is going to be a big one because the whole Sins of the Father thing has to do with Imran Zakhaev and Viktor Zakhaev and their whole father-son relationship. So if you're interested in this, first of all, if we look at the first piece of intel, it's very clearly on top of prison. But what I'm going to be doing is as soon as this video goes live, I'm going to go live over on Twitch. We're going to be hunting for all of the intel, discussing the story behind it, and talking about the implications there. There's also rumors that it does tie into Black Ops Cold War once again, which of course we'll be discussing on the stream, and maybe I'll have a video up in the future about that if that's something that you guys want to see. So if you want to check out me hunting for the intel, first link down in the description as soon as this video goes live. So moving to the new bundles that we have here, the first one we have is the Mort Operator bundle, and we'll dive into that a little bit more, and the Devourer. I don't know why they're spread out like this. The Blunt Force 2 came out, I believe, on Friday, and the Mara Kawaii Cat came out last Tuesday. Now, as far as Mort goes, this is the new Operator, and you actually get some pretty cool stuff with this one. So first of all, you get the Mort skin itself. If you're into cowboys, spaghetti westerns, that kind of thing, this is a Operator for you. He actually looks pretty damn cool. Now, I don't think we've discussed Mort's backstory at all, so I thought we would dive into it just a little bit. His real name is Sergio Sula. Obviously, the nickname is Mort, which is, I believe, French and Italian for death. I don't speak Italian, but I know that's what it is in French. And his backstory is this: a skilled tracker who loves the Old West and strongly adheres to his own rules regarding right and wrong. Served with the legendary Col Mushin, I'm probably saying that horribly, paratrooper regiment in Italy before being selected to join Warcom. So nothing too special, no seedy backstory or anything like that. Relatively straightforward character. Now, on top of this, you do get two weapons with them. The first of which is an assault rifle. Relatively straightforward, nothing too fancy about this one. The attachments on it really aren't that great. The tac light barrel for the M4 is really terrible, so that sucks. But the second weapon goes exactly with the character. You get the lever action MK2, and it looks pretty dope. If you're playing as a cowboy, you might as well have a cowboy gun. Now after this, you also get a new finishing move, which is a new bird called Tuco. And we've seen the Raven before. This one kind of looks a little bit more like a hawk, something along those lines, which is pretty cool. After this, you also get a melee weapon, a Mojave charm, an operator quip, a vehicle horn, a calling card, and an emblem. So honestly, a pretty good bundle. 2,400 COD points, pretty normal, but what you're getting with it is actually pretty decent. Now, after this, we have the Devourer bundle. This one is basically just one weapon blueprint, as you can see here, called the Ravenous. I will say it does look good, but basically you're spending 1,000 COD points for one weapon. You're not getting much else other than that. No other skins, no other weapons. Relatively straightforward. Now, the other bundle that came out last week, the Blunt Force 2, I don't really need to talk about this one too much. If you're into the Mary Jane, this one is for you. So last but definitely not least, we have multiplayer, and the first thing you're going to notice is that the games of summer are now gone. You can no longer complete those challenges for the weapons. They said that they are tabulating the results, and we're going to have the leaderboards of the different countries coming soon, whether that's this weekend or next week. I'm not 100% sure. As you may notice, the tournament is still here, however. Same rewards, no different whatsoever. Probably here for this week and will be gone, but we'll have to wait and see for that one. I would love for them to update the rewards weekly, but I've asked for that since the beginning of the game and that hasn't happened. So I doubt that will start now. After this, we have Boots on the Ground War, relatively straightforward, just ground war without any of the crazy vehicles like tanks or helicopters or anything like that. After this, we have Blueprint Gunfight, pretty much a staple. Also, Gunfight OSP, so this is the version of Gunfight where you have to go around and pick up the weapons off the ground. You don't start with a random loadout. This one is interesting to me. We've got Party Mode Mosh Pit, which I always love. First of all, you got Gun Game Reloaded, One in the Chamber, and All or Nothing. So if you like those fun party games, this is the playlist for you. I wish they actually added this one in more. I know you can go into Quick Filter or Quick Play and play them individually, but I really like the Party Mode playlist. After this, Demolition, another one of my favorite modes, coming back once again. And then the cool thing about Shoot the Ship is that they have officially announced, came out and said that for the rest of at least September, Shoot the Ship will remain there 100% of the time. It won't be removed next week or anything like that. It is there for all of September, which if you're going for challenges, if you want to get Damascus before Black Ops Cold War comes out, this is perfect for you. So here's where things start to get strange, is when we look at the Season 5 Reloaded roadmap, every single thing on this playlist is over. It's all happened, it's all come out, it's all been released. However, if we go and look at the Battle Pass, there is just right around 20 days or almost 3 weeks left of Season 5. That is a long time to go without any big content updates, playlist changes, new characters, new weapons being added. So I don't exactly know what's next before Season 6. It's possible that they don't really give us anything big and they just start teasing Season 6. That is completely possible. But as of right now, it doesn't look like for the rest of Season 5, anything big, crazy, or exciting is going to be happening, which kind of lines up with Black Ops Cold War being revealed, the multiplayer reveal, and everything we can expect from that. So I think the next 3-ish weeks are just going to be split between Black Ops Cold War reveals and on top of that Season 6 teasers and things along those lines. Now speaking of Black Ops Cold War, as you guys know, the multiplayer reveal is taking place tomorrow, and as I let you guys know yesterday, I have played the game, I have gameplay of it, and I'm allowed to talk about it tomorrow starting at 10:15 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1:15 Eastern time. I don't know what that is in your time zone, but mark it on your calendar, be ready for it. We have a ton of information coming. Now, as far as the little teaser that they put out today, essentially everything that was in here is literally one weapon. They showed off the AK-47 and that is going to be in the game. In the past, they have shown us kill streaks, they have shown us map locations. This one is by far the most boring. There's really nothing too much fancy or anything about this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much today's update. A relatively short video, boring update, nothing too fancy about it. But as always, if you enjoyed it, you like being kept up to date, it's always appreciated if you do hit that like button. Tomorrow is a big day, so stay tuned. Make sure you have your alarm set, be ready for it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, have notifications on. I have a ton of information coming your guys' way. I can't wait to talk more about Black Ops Cold War, so be ready for that. Let me know what you think of everything down in the comments. If you have any questions about Black Ops Cold War, feel free to ask them. I'll try to cover them tomorrow. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I want